Go through injuries first. All right, so Foster went to IR. Maliki came up to the active. Out guys, Brian Brzee with the knee, Alvin with the knee ankle, Zaire with the knee, and Caesar with the ankle. And then we have 3 questionable guys, Tipton with the groin, CO with the back, and then Charlie just got sick today, so he's listed as questionable. And then the rest of the guys are good to go.
Is this the same back issue Olave was dealing with a few weeks back?
Yep.
Did he practice at all today, or was he
He
out?
was limited.
With Alvin, has he seen any sort of specialist or anywhere else?
He's just been working with our guys, yeah.
And has he been around the facility?
Yeah, he's been around. He's been doing everything he can.
Is it disappointing that this is, that game miss?
No, obviously these timelines take different paths, and so again, he's doing everything he can. He's been around the team and helping in every way, and so we're good.
What's the process of Charlie can't go and do you have like an emergency kicker on the roster, or do you need to go and find that?
There's some guys who have some glory days on our team, and so yeah, there's a few guys. There's certainly Justin's probably the one that's most qualified of the crew. So
Yeah, he's just
yeah, he got sick. So
Chris, I mean, do you guys feel good about it, even though it's questionable, or is
yeah, it's questionable. I think let the week finish out, get better and be ready to roll.
You were saying earlier in the week that Foster was considered week to week. Did anything come up that?
Nothing new. Just obviously we're down to 2 weeks, and so it felt like it wasn't going to be able to happen for these 2 weeks, and so made a decision, gave us the opportunity to get Maliki up, which helped some of the transaction stuff.
What do you like about the opportunity to evaluate him a little bit more before the season's over?
Yeah, I think a really good example of a guy who's gotten a ton better behind the scenes. Once you get past the preseason football, he's the guy who just kept getting better, and so obviously we felt like he was progressing in a really positive way, and based off these circumstances, he's going to get to play healthy dose to finish off the season.
Have you seen a growth or improvement in him in a specific area that you would mind highlighting?
I think just the physicality of playing tight end at the NFL sometimes is a transition just because of the inline component of it, of blocking, defensive ends and being in combination blocks. And so I think Maliki's done a really good job this entire season.
You've kind of seen pretty much all your rookies here. Is there, I guess Fidel Diggs is maybe the only one you haven't seen in a while. Is there any consideration to maybe getting him next season?
We'll see how this all progresses, but again, Fidel, feel great about him. He's progressed well. He had some opportunities early in the season when Chase was out to contribute, did some positive things there, and then obviously with just the rotation of having those 4 guys up every week, he hasn't had that opportunity, but he's progressed well.
What stands out to you about the Titans' defense and sort of particularly their identity up front?
Really talented up front, and then I think when you watch the season as a whole from start to finish, you see progress. They've made a ton from a situational football perspective. I think you can watch their third downs, you can watch their red zone. They've gotten a ton better in the situational football, which I think has helped them the last few weeks play some really good ball on that side.
Tony Pollard kind of turning into player.
Yeah, Tony's special. Fortunate to be around him in Dallas. Big-time player. His vision, his feel for the game and playing running back is really special. I think just a really cool story of going from essentially a wide receiver predominantly at Memphis to becoming a running back and really becoming a starting running back, anchor running back for the back end of Dallas and now in Tennessee.
Right, I mean, he was like, you guys have seen here, he was more of a receiving back, but now it's pretty much a pure runner. What have you noticed in terms of just his transformation there?
Yeah, we watched it as a team. He's got extreme feel and vision as a running back. I think he does an excellent job with that. If you create a crease opportunity for him, he'll find that void and he'll hit it, and he goes north and south quickly. And so, they have 2 really good runners. I think for us to see a team like this that has 2 really good runners, go watch the Kansas City game. Essentially, those 2 just ran the rock, and Kansas City didn't have a whole lot to counter because of it.
The whole interior offensive line, how does that affect how you call a game? Because I'm assuming there's stuff that you have to do, but maybe that's not what you feel like it is the strength. What's the balance between what you have to do and what you need to do to operate.
Yeah, I think for all of our guys, just trying to put them in the best position to be successful. And, you know, as seasons go, you're naturally going to have to play with the scheme and the personnel, and those go hand in hand a lot of times. And so I feel like those guys are doing a really good job as far as, you know, battling, competing. I thought there was some good physicality the last game. Obviously, we want to run the football a little bit better in this game, and but these guys will present some challenges for us.
Despite how last week went for the run game, how confident are you in those guys to essentially hold their own?
Yeah, it'll be a fun battle for those guys. This is a really, really talented defensive line, really good players, some of the best in our game, and so it'll be a fun challenge for those guys. I think they're excited for that.
That's my jersey, and just try to appreciate that.
You have to ask Doug on that one. Yeah, it was pretty sweet. It was a good throwback uni. So yeah, they did a little research. They found it. Give Bum maybe a little bit of credit for discovering that 13 jersey. It looked pretty good. We good? All right. Thanks, guys.